What is up, you guys? My name is Andrew and this is Wanna Crypto, your guide in the world of cryptocurrencies. Don't forget to give me thumbs up and subscribe for more difficult cryptocurrency terms made easy. Do we need national cryptocurrencies? Are they useful? Is there any point for governments to establish them? Let's talk about it. National cryptocurrencies. What are they needed for? How will they work? The idea itself is really interesting and exciting. Cryptocurrency that is released not by a group of like-minded people or a reputable company, but a national bank with all seriousness and reliability of the state system, as well as with all the headache from bureaucracy and the drawbacks caused by it. It could easily displace cash without having the volatility that is inherent in classical cryptocurrencies. And if we talk about standard calculations, it would definitely be more convenient than standard fiat money. On the other hand, this opens up tons of opportunities for manipulations, which are now held back by the regulations and trading conditions of national currencies already fixed in the legislation. Thus, cryptocurrencies are a risk to the state economy, therefore everyone approaches the issue of the national cryptocurrency carefully considering the pros and cons. National cryptocurrencies pose a great risk for countries with strong economies like the United States or Western European countries. Also, Russia and Japan are already beginning to flirt with cryptocurrencies. This risk leads to lack of movement in the regard in countries with bigger economies, but these kinds of moves could be expected from smaller countries of the third world that can neglect risk or that have less to lose. Today, this can be implemented by the means of classical blockchain technologies like Bitcoin and Ether, or using the technology of acyclic graphs, about which I will tell you in another video, or on the platform of an existing blockchain that supports the input of new tokens like NAM or Ethereum, which have a sufficient level of security to meet state needs. Fortunately or unfortunately, states are now looking more towards closed blockchains and some of its own developments. From the point of view of implementation, this seems to me as not a very far-sighted move. But from the point of view of the state itself, it's quite understandable that in this case the theoretical national cryptocurrency will be completely under the control of the state. However, in the latter case, it will be just pull all the bureaucracy and negative effects that are inherent in the national currency. Also, in this case, value of tokens will be much lower because there will be no free trade and exchange as is in the case of classical cryptocurrencies. This will greatly complicate the implementation, and the technological threshold for mass adaptation of the population is too high at the moment. Therefore, it's unlikely that in the next few years we will see grandparents receiving their pensions in cryptocurrency. I'm not even sure if the middle-aged people in most countries will be comfortable using cryptocurrencies alongside the national currency. And in general, there are already enough gateways from tokens to fiat and back, and their numbers grow daily. Yes, there are already currencies like Tether, which are tied to the exchange rates of fiat currencies, and this helps to get rid of the cryptocurrency frantic volatility, which is now the biggest obstacle for widespread implementation. And these currencies don't have the same issues that the national fiat ones have. The idea of national cryptocurrencies is still only at the stage of testing and verification of the very concept of transition to the crypto system. If it all works, and this is already planned in Japan by 2022, and in the state of Israel, if I'm not mistaken, by 2025, it can develop further into something interesting. And considering how the whole sphere is developing now, all these plans and projects will evolve into something different in the course of coming years. Let's stock up on popcorn and wait. And we don't have to wait for a long time due to amazing times we live in France. My name is Andrew from Wanna Crypto. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me something nice in the comments. And see you in the next video. Peace!